Alright, welcome. I've got a quick video here on some basic Eroad functions and using the inspection mode. It should be just real quick and easy. We'll start off with the exemptions. You tap the summary screen, it brings you here, and you see the tabs at the top. Hit the exemption tab. This is where you find the 100 air mile short haul exemption, 16-hour exemption, adverse conditions exemption, and possibly some others. Main thing is if you're using an exemption, remember to come here, turn it on. You know, if you're on under the 100 air miles, turn this one on. You don't have to take the 30-minute break. If you're going to be, but you also can't work over 12 hours. If you're going to be over 12 hours, come back here, turn it off, and take your break at that point. It's also important to remember that these are for local short-haul drivers. To use the 100 air mile or 16-hour exemption, you have to have been home the previous 5 nights. So the next thing is the vehicle tab. Hit the vehicle. Here you can add trailers. Here you can add a trailer or drop your trailer. We need to make sure that we're all doing that. Every time we switch trailers, even doing things like the garbage run where you might have 2 or 3 different trailers in a day, we would definitely want to have those trailer changes marked here. Also do your pre-trip and post-trip inspections here, or inspection when you pick up a new trailer. Just hit that vehicle button and then inspect. It will synchronize the changes with Eroad and with the back office, and then you can enter in your defect information. Do keep in mind that whatever you enter here, the shop has to be able to understand, so use the comment section if you need to be clear about what's actually wrong, so that the shop will know what it is that you have going on. Okay, under the shipping tab here in the center, we're also not all entering our bill of lading information yet every time. So we need to come here, click add document, put in ticket numbers, bill of lading numbers, and then abbreviate shippers and receivers as, with whatever makes sense, just so we can figure it out. Next, I'll show you a quick edit. A lot of people still having trouble with the editing. So if you click logs in the corner here, come to this screen, click edit there. Now you can select the duty status you need to edit by tapping the grid or using the arrows in the lower corners of the screen. Once you've selected the duty status you want to change, click edit. Here we have the choice to edit the status, insert a completely new status, or add a remark to the status, however, whatever might be necessary. In this case, I'm going to edit because I just need to change the time that I came in. So change it to time to 5 a.m., click next, click next. Now whenever you do an edit, it requires a remark be entered, so I'm putting in that I was on duty at 5 a.m. and you can see that the change is done here, so we'll back out. We also need to remember to certify your logs every day. They should be certified. Just come here, click certify at the end of your shift or the beginning of the next shift. Here mine are up to date except for today. I won't certify today's log. If you had several days that weren't certified, you get a list like this one that shows, so you can pick which days, or just to certify all the days in one shot. So the last piece, here's the roadside inspection mode. To get there, we'll go to logs and click the roadside button here. And at this point, when it looks like this, you would hand the Eroad to the inspector along with a card that shows him how to operate it. The inspector can choose from here to either transfer the logs to their computer or to display them. If they choose to transfer, they have the option of transferring by email or through the FMCSA's web services site. If the inspector chooses to display the log here, they will see screens like this. The tabs across the top, the info screen shows the driver and truck information. The log screen shows your grid. The inspector can scroll back 7 days to see, the other days of your log. The events tab shows all the events for that day. That's start, stops, change of duty statuses, all those things. And it lets him know if those are changes that the driver put in or if they're automatic changes done by Eroad. And finally, the unidentified tab shows unidentified drive times. So they'll be looking to see that you've reviewed the unidentified drive times, claimed any that were yours, if there are any unclaimed ones that happened during your shift. Those are the kind of things they'll be looking for here. If the inspector clicks back a couple of times, they end up needing your PIN number to re-access the system, or it looks like they do. If this happens and the inspector asks for your PIN or wants you to input the PIN, you can just politely inform them that clicking the back arrow at this point will take them back to inspection mode so that they can finish looking at your logs. The reason for that is that the Eroad doesn't show the inspectors necessarily when you're in violation. They have to do the math and figure that out on their own. So final 3 parts for inspection are 3 things you need. One is this Eroad manual, user's manual. Should be one in every truck. Need the roadside inspection pamphlet. This shows the inspector how to operate Eroad to get the information he needs. And the final piece is this resolving data diagnostics. So if you have a malfunction or data issue with the Eroad, this helps walk you through it, fixing that problem. Well, that is all I've got today, guys. I hope that the video helps, and if you have any questions or don't understand something, get a hold of me and we'll figure it out. Thanks.